Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Intersection. In this video, I will show you how to download or where to download Visual Studio Code from. I'll go to this link that you see on this video, and I will install it. And I will add these extensions, these six extensions. These six extensions will help us, or will help you doing the work for this class. So let's start. To download Visual Studio Code, open your browser and then type in Visual Studio Code, or type in VSC or VS Code. All of those will work. I'll take you to the download link. And here's the official download link. Click on it, and then that will take you to this window. Select whatever operating system you're using. I'm using Windows, so I'm going to click on Windows, and then I am going to download it. And I did download it before to save time. I'm going to go to where I have it installed, and here I have it in the download folder. Double click on it and accept the agreement. Click next. The only thing you need to, if this is not selected, create a desktop icon. Select that. Just click next, accept the all default settings, and once it's done, it will take just a few minutes to download. So I'm going to cancel that because I have it installed before. So now I am going to open the Visual Studio Code, and here is the icon that it was created. So I'm going to double click on this icon. And here is the Visual Studio Code for the first time. You see it this way. Now it's time to install these 6 or 5 extensions that we mentioned before at the first of this video. So I'm going to click on the Explorer, and then the Extension Manager. And then in the search engine here, I'm going to search for HTML CSS Support, and click on Install. And it gives you a brief description of what this will do. And then the second one that we mentioned is Live Server. And install it. Click on Install. And the third one we mentioned is JavaScript ES6. And this is what JavaScript ES6. And the next one is Code Runner. And click Install. And Prettier. And click Install. And Material Icon Theme. These are this is what will help you in this class. I mean, there are others that you can install, but you install that. And now to uninstall, you can always uninstall them this way. All right, and that's a brief description of what this, what every extension will do. This one for Material Icon. Once we installed everything that we need for this class, now let's open Visual Studio Code and show you how to use. But before we do that, always after you add extensions, close it. So these extensions, these ones, they will not cause any problem if you don't exit. But there are some extensions that if you add, you have to exit. So let's get used to the right way of doing things. I'm going to exit and then open it back up again. And now I'm going to show you how to use it. To work with Visual Studio Code, I closed it so you can see when I want to open it, I just double click on the icon here, Visual Studio Code icon, and the first thing I'm going to do is, or I did ahead of time, so we're going to save time, is I created a folder on my computer called VSC. So this is like I do this before you start Visual Studio Code. Once this is done, then I'm going to navigate to this folder in my computer. So you'll navigate to this folder in your computer. I don't want to show the world what I have in my PC, so I'm going to navigate to it while I am at pause, and then you'll see this VSC folder right in here. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you this part. So I'm going to just close this, and then I will open the Explorer, and then File, Open Folder, and then I will navigate to it where it is. So now I'm going to pause so nobody would see what I have in my desktop. So here's that folder. Once I open the folder, I clicked on Open Folder, I navigated to it, and here it is. I'm going to select it. Don't double click. Don't double click like that. You need to just highlight it like this, and click on Select Folder. Now here is that folder, and of course it says, do you want to use this, trust this author? Yeah, it's yours, so you should trust yourself, and click yes. And here's that folder. Now there is nothing here yet. We don't have anything as of yet. And so now to work with the Visual Studio Code and to create a home page, you can either click on New File, or you can do Control N, or you can just like right click and a new file. So whatever you use, it will lead to the same thing. A home page has to be named index.html. This is the home page for the whole site, if you will. And because I did the material icon, so I see this visual HTML5 icon. Now once I have that, and make sure you have the extension .html or .html, you have the editing page or editing pane, and now we can start working with HTML. To create an HTML page, the easy way using Visual Studio Code is to hold Shift key and the exclamation point, that, and then hit Enter. I'll go over these lines line by line in the next video, but now just let's assume that we know them for a minute. Okay, so this is an HTML page. Now of course the title always filled for you as a document, but you can change that to, let's say, homepage, or the name of your site, whatever it is. And again, I will go over these things in the next video. I don't want to make these videos long for you. And here's our body. That's whatever I type here, it will be viewable to our visitors to our site. So here we go. I'm going to do H1 element and hit Enter, and that will create the ending tag for me. And I am going to type welcome to my site in the H1 tag. Now if I want to view this, because we added the live server, I can right click and open with live server, and here's that page. Welcome to my site. So what we did in this video, installed Visual Studio Code, we installed extensions, and I showed you how to use it just to test it, see if everything is working. If you subscribe to this channel, every time I add a new video, you will get YouTube will update you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye now.